14 now.
All right, it's not just kids coming across the U.S. border illegally, now gang members as well. Chris Cabrera is the vice president of the National Border Patrol Council based in the Rio Grande Valley. Chris, first off, how bad are things at the border compared to an interview I would do with you a year ago?
We're catching 10 times as many people this year as we were last year, and we're not even scratching the surface when it comes to people crossing.
What happened?
We're getting overwhelmed. People are taking advantage of a legal loophole, which is going to allow them to stay in the country based on their own recognizance.
When did this loophole become to fruition, and how did people find out about it in these other undeveloped nations?
Well, apparently there are some news spots going out in some of the other nations telling them that if they come to the United States, they won't be turned away. These people do come over, and once the first group gets through, they call back to their family members and their friends and let them know that we are releasing the people, the families, and it just leads to more people coming in.
And what do they say to you when you get to them?
The first thing they say, you ask them their name. Before they even answer their name, they just say that there's gang violence in their home country, and they fear that they're going to be killed. And then they'll start answering their biological information.
And who are these people?
Mainly women and children. Some of them are children that are by themselves traveling on their own, and some of them are a woman and a few kids with her. So
what do you do with them when you get them?
Well, we're going to bring them into the station. We're going to process them, give them some medical screening, and with children, they're very fragile. They're emotionally, physically. You got to treat them different, and we make sure they get to the front of the line. They get everything they need that we can provide, and we try and get them on to the next stop.
And the next stop is?
Normally it's going to be through ICE, through Customs and Border Protection, ICE, enforcement removal operations.
And they say, hey, I've been told I'm going to reconnect with my family members. Is that your job, to reconnect them with their family members?
Well, it's not Border Patrol's mission, but ERO reconnects them. Now, these kids come with, pieces of paper with all their parents' name and information, where they're going, phone numbers. Kids young as 4, 5, 6 years old traveling by themselves.
These orders that allowed these people to flock here came from Washington, didn't it?
I don't know where it came from. All I know is these policies that I'm assuming were made up there, and they need to close these loopholes.
How do you stop it?
100% removal, 100% detention.
And then the flow stops.
Then back in 06, 07, we had this problem, and once we started sending people back, the well just dried up.
You worried?
Yeah, I am. I think it could spiral out of control. You never know who's coming in while we're babysitting.
It's unbelievable. This has to happen. Someone's affecting your jobs, affecting the security of the country, and now we have to write billion-dollar checks for people that are leaving their country for a free ride. Chris Cabrera, thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right.